Pax Vobiscum Salvete Omnes. My name is Father Mislav Pecek. I'm a Croatian Catholic Dominican priest, and you're watching a blind reaction to Warhammer 40k Helsreach, and this is part 9. Now, this is a work of love by surnamed Richard Boylan, and it is in no way endorsed by Games Workshop. I do hope, though, that Games Workshop, the company that is in possession of all the Warhammer lore and rights to publish things, that they will not just delete this from the internet, because some of you guys have some dire predictions regarding this fan content and other fan content as well. I've been enjoying this profoundly, actually, and I'm really glad that you were and are enjoying this movie, this reaction together with me to experience or re-experience the things that are happening within. Now, this is a longer part. Part 9 has over 17 minutes. Finally, a little bit more meat. And the last time we broke into the Technicolor. Finally, the 60s period is starting, and we are reaching the age of color. Now, there wasn't a lot of color in the last episode. First, the color red, primarily because of the eyes, the green for the orcs, and definitely the golden hues on the armor because of the sunrise or sunset in that case. It was a very bloody episode with some very strong emotional moments. I liked it a lot, and I am wondering, uh, will the group of orcs gather in their not tens of thousands, as I mentioned first time, but actually millions, and finally attack the Helsreach, the city. Also, I am eager to finally see the Titan in action. Will this be in part 9 or some later episode? We shall see. Well, without further ado, let us start with part 9. Enjoy. I know I will. Turn the volume up a little bit.
Hades' hive will not survive the first week. What is coming in system now far exceeds what has laid waste to the planet before. The other hives must be reinforced 1,000 times over. Hades will burn.
Nice, much more professional. I did decide to start to write things up when I noticed them or they are not completely clear to remember it because there are a lot of details. And again, this is a blind reaction, so I cannot notice all the nuances. You are helping, and with some of your comments and explanations, it's easier for me to catch some maybe important bits that are maybe explained within the novel, but not within the animation. So yeah, I'm using my paper just to write small bits and pieces, notes for comments and for questions for you as well, if there will be such. Servitors.
Syria, Tyro. Greetings.
How may I be of service, Helsreach?
We have defensive positions in the wastelands, manned by the Steel Legion.
Yes?
Yes. I was informed today exactly what is stored in the underground hangar of the D-16 West Outpost, 98 kilometers to the northwest of the city. None of our briefings mentioned it was a sealed Mechanicus facility. Do you know your history, Adjutant Tyro?
I have studied several of the decisive battles of the First War.
Then you will know what Mechanicus weapon was designed and first deployed here.
I don't think you can be right.
Perhaps not. But I intend to learn the truth for myself.
So she doubts that this hidden weapon is as powerful as Reclusiarch thinks it is, as Grimaldus thinks it is. Some ancient weapon from the First War. Now, the one-armed soldier from the from the scene, I don't know, a couple of episodes before, that was from the Second World, from the Second War, right? Not from the first one. So I don't think it was mentioned how long ago was the First War. Is this truly something ancient, or like 100 or 200 years ago, which is not that much in the eyes of, well, Astartes, because they can live much longer. Even regular humans can live much longer with specific augmentations, implantations, and stuff like that, if I'm not wrong.
One of our gunships will carry a small group to D-16 West in 1 hour.
But it's sealed.
It will not be sealed for long.
It's Mechanicus territory.
I do not care. If I am right in my suspicions, there is a weapon there. I want that weapon, Syria Tyro, and I will have it.
You can't leave the city before dawn. The
The
enemy...
enemy will not break the city walls in the first day, and Bayard, Emperor's champion of the Helsreach crusade, will command the Templars in my absence.
I can't allow you to do this. It will enrage the Mechanicus.
I am not asking for your permission, Adjutant. I am asking if you wish to come with us.
The preparations have already been done. It's they're on their way to go.
Try not to get us shot down.
Brother, does anyone ever laugh at your jokes?
Humans sometimes do.
Now, this is the first time that we're seeing the Titan in color, so I was not imagining it with the red tones. But it looks like older brick style churches that were being built, which hasn't been the case for a long time. But yeah, the red color does remind one of a brick. I like it. The tones are interesting. I mean, the contrast with the guns, of course, the iron and the brick.
My princeps.
Hello, Valiant.
I mean, I know it's not brick on the Titan, but still, it just reminds me.
My princeps, the adepts of the soul are reporting discontent within Storm Herald's heart. We are getting anomalous readings of ill temper from the reactor core.
We are angry, Maserati. We yearn to bring the thunder down upon our foes.
That is understandable, my princeps. You are operating at peak capacity. You are sanguine.
Are you querying if I am at risk of
being consumed by Storm Herald's heart?
Maintenance adept, attend to the princeps vocalizer unit. I trust you, my princeps, Forgive me for troubling you.
There was nothing to forgive, Valiant.
Your concern touches me, Valiant. We will see battle soon, Valiant. Grimaldus has promised it to us.
We are all ready, my princeps.
A little bit hard to understand. The princeps.
Andre?
What is it now, eh? I'm busy, okay?
Is that a gunship?
What are you talking about, eh?
That. This is Damasca at Boundary 3. Contact. Imperial gunship inbound.
That is the Black Templars, yes? They are from Helsreach. I know this. I listen to my briefings. I do not sleep like you.
This can't be good.
I do not agree, you know? This is Astartes business. It will be good. Good for us, bad for the enemy. What? It will be good. You'll see, eh? I'm always right.
Sounds a little bit Italian. Not completely, but a little bit.
Should we, salute? Is that what you're supposed to do?
I don't know, just stand at attention.
So they're probably just seeing a space marine for the first time in their lives, right? Like, we don't know what to do in this kind of situation.
Captain, I'm Adjutant Quintus Tyro, seconded to Hive Helsreach from the Lord General's command staff. With me are Reclusiarch Grimaldus and Master of the Forge Jurician of the Black Templars chapter.
Greetings.
We've come to enter the installation.
Forgive me. Is this a joke?
Far from it. There is no power here. They left this place entirely devoid of energy. No, there is power. The installation sleeps but does not lie dead. It is locked in hibernation. Power still beats through its veins. The resonance is low, the pulse is slow. I hear it nevertheless. Can you open these doors?
So this character reminds me of a tech priest, but as a marine. Are there any combinations of the two? It's basically almost as two separate religions, being under the emperor and being worshipping the Omnissiah. Similar but still different. And the way how he speaks, how he talks, and also having the extensions like Doc Ock, right? So it really reminds one of a tech priest like Pascal from the Rogue Trader game. Mm.
Can you get us down into the complex? It will necessitate a great deal of rerouting power from auxiliary sources, and those will be difficult to reach from a remote connection point here. A parasitic feed is required. Jurician, answer the question. Forgive me, Reclusia. Yes, I will need 1 hour.
Digging for secrets in the sand, yes? Well, that is not going to make the Mechanicus smile, I think.
One hour later.
This is a magnetic field stabilizer housing.
What does it do?
It houses the stabilizers for a magnetic field generator.
He has a cool looking body armor on his back specifically. Like scaly.
I was right. This is it. It is so beautiful. It is magnificent. This would survive orbital bombardment. It is void shielded, armored like no bunker I have ever seen, and sealed with a billion or more individual codes. Can you do it? I have never witnessed anything so complex and incredible. It would be like mapping every particle within a star. Can you do it? Yes, Helsreach, but it will take between 9 and 11 days.
I don't believe it. It can't be here.
It is. This is where the Mechanicus hid the Ordinatus Armaggedon after the First War.
What do you say? Ordinatus Armaggedon. Armaggedon. So it's like a very strong weapon that was used in the First War, but maybe even too strong, so it was hidden afterwards. Why was it hidden? We don't know. Okay.
This is the tomb of Oberon.
Oh. The Titan. Or like a different type of a Titan.
Helsreach! Grimaldus, speak. The old man's predictions were correct, as you suspected. The enemy is annihilating Hades Hive from orbit. It is crudely done. Standard bombardment with mass drivers to hurl asteroids at a defenseless city. A dark day's work, brother. Will you return soon? We are on our way back now.
So that looks like a swarm of locusts. That's an ominous scene. that all a shockwave from the like an A bomb that was thrown at the? I don't think that was Helsreach, right? Maybe that was the Hades, the hive city that was well basically left to die, doomed to be destroyed in the end.
Yarrick was right. Hades is burning.
Brace yourself, brothers.
They say they use the engines of the gunship to burn the orcs down there. The Titan is waking up. So the distance, no, actually from Helsreach, the distance is 98 kilometers, if I remembered correct, 96 or 98. We didn't have the distance from the Hades, but maybe it's similar or less. Not sure, but it is quite a distance, though, but the shockwave was still very profound. Yeah, that was a proper nuke. It was a proper nuke. And now we are left with 9 to 11 days of time to activate the secret weapon. We are still not familiar who or what Oberon is, Ordinatus Armaggedon. I don't know, the world in which we are currently positioned, the Black Templars, where the city of Helsreach is situated, is Armageddon, right? So I don't know if the name is connected. I think I heard Ordinatus Armageddon. So interesting. What was also interesting is while they were entering the secret location, this something is happening. Something is happening. I presume that's the artificial intelligence. So you told me that there are basically two consciousnesses living within the Titan. The artificial intelligence, let's say it's a consciousness, but sure, for the purposes of this universe, and the actual person, like a human being, living inside, controlling the Titan. Why? Because a long time ago, it was just the machine and the machine spirit that was administering the Titan, but it was too dangerous. And because of some, I guess, really bad stuff that was happening, the rebellion of the AI, I don't know when that was, but sometime in the past, Now, the Titans still do exist, but they have to be in combination with humans and the human spirit. Basically, the human inside of a Titan, inside of this tube currently, has to have an unimaginably strong willpower in order to control the machine spirit that is residing within the Titan or engulfing the Titan, uh, being the Titan. But it would seem that entering the hideout where the Oberon is, something started to awaken even within the Titan, or something, the Oberon started to awaken and the Titan started to react on that. Are they connected in some kind of way? I guess we'll see in the later episodes. We only have part 10, 11, 12, and 13, if I'm not wrong. So after this episode, only four more. I guess we'll see. It would seem as if that Oberon weapon is even stronger, how they're presenting it currently, even stronger than the Titan, which we now finally have in our possession. We saw no orcs in this episode, and yet there's a constant feeling of some kind of a pressure. We are racing against time. They're amassing their forces and they are attacking. They destroyed, they nuked one whole city, Hive City. It was never mentioned how big of a population is that resides within Hive City, but we would presume millions upon millions, right? It's a Hive City. So that was shocking, I guess, for everybody present over there. The animation was nice. I already mentioned it. I liked the red contours, the red colors on the Titan. The desert is always something that is, well, attractive to me. The yellow color in the desert in itself is unique and beautiful. What surprised me at the beginning was to see Quintus Tyro. She's the commander in chief of the Steel Legion, or one of the higher ups currently. Yeah, one of the higher ups, sergeant. So she was kind of bold in her conversation with Grimaldus at the beginning, wasn't she? That kind of surprised me. I was not expecting for her to saying like, "You cannot do that. You must stay here. You must do that." It's not the usual way how a regular human, a part of the militia, be it that Steel Legion or something else, that talks to like an angel, the grandson of the emperor. But maybe she gained a little bit of respect for standing up for herself or for her people in that kind of a way. She did listen to the advice of Grimaldus and did go with him to the desert to find the stored weapon, the hidden weapon, the buried treasure. Okay, interesting episode. Interesting episode. Uh, I did not check, but I kind of like that we have like longer episodes. Some of the episodes were like the introduction prologue was like 2.5 minutes, and one of the episodes was like 5.5 minutes. Most of them are between 8 to 10 minutes. This was the largest one, the longest one so far, with 17 minutes. So it's easier to be immersed inside of the story when it's a longer period of time. I mean, I do have to mention that if you really want a proper immersion, don't watch my reaction. Go and watch the original. Go to Richard Boylan's actual channel and watch all the parts that he made. The commentary breaks the immersion. It gives a specific type of well, light on the story, and we can explore the details together. It's fun. It's definitely fun, but for like the total immersion, no, we need just watching the original completely. That's for sure. Usually, when I watch movies, I mean, I'm not the type of a person to comment a lot or, well, anything while watching a movie. I love to be immersed. That's why I always loved computer games as well, especially those with like deep stories, complete immersion. Most of the RPGs had that to offer, but not just the RPGs. I I remember playing an adventure game, The Longest Journey. Wow, that's one of the strongest immersions that I ever had in a game. It's kind of outdated with the graphics, but the story still is very strong, and it's incredible the amount of dialogues and voiced dialogues that were put inside of a game for that time. It had, I think, four CD-ROMs, four discs that had to be put for the installation and for the play maybe as well. Incredible. I was hoping for a sequel for many years, but now it will never happen for a game of that quality to have a sequel that is as good as it was. It had a sequel, but yeah, that's not that good. Okay. I'm gonna try to watch part 10 as soon as possible. We have just a couple more episodes, and the closer we are to the end, the more eager I am to watch it. Well, to the end, to watch it all in one go. But I'm controlling myself because, yeah, I presume that you do like that more. For me to review it part by part, and it's possible to mention more stuff to see more details over there. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you do like it for the machine spirit of YouTube. God bless you, truly. And I hope you continue exploring this world together with me, seeing it for the first time or re-seeing it, re-envisioning it through the lens of a Catholic priest. Goodbye. God bless.